Well, I have to say that we have made quite clear that this particular building is not at all helpful as we are proceeding in terms of trying to get the peace process going again. It's very important, I believe, to create the proper environment so that the negotiations can proceed successfully and that we can get our idea of marrying the interim agreement to accelerated final status talks going again. And for those talks to, for there to be success in these kinds of talks, it's very important to have a good environment. And I must say that this kind of action does not help. When I was there, I called for a timeout. I would like to see a timeout, and I am calling on Prime Minister Netanyahu to honor that timeout. And I am calling across the board again for a timeout on actions that make it more difficult to have successful negotiations. I think in high politics one doesn't take things personally, but I do think that it is regrettable that this action was taken, and it was not discussed in our conversation yesterday. And I do believe that it is very important, and I repeat, it is very important that there be a timeout on all acts that make it more complicated to have us act in the role that we would like to act in to bring the parties together in order to have successful negotiations. Right.
ומדובר בהחלטה אשר אושרה מזמן בתחום השיפוט של אותו יישוב.
And what is being discussed here is the implementation of an old decision regarding the natural growth of an existing settlement.
The U.S. administration overreacted yesterday. Albright statement.
השאלה אם ישראל פועלת על פי ההסכם בכיבוד הכתוב בו או לא, היא פועלת על פי ההסכם.
The question is whether Israel is acting in accordance with what has been agreed between the sides, and the answer to that question is that we are.
The U.S. administration overreacted.